Hello, people. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm creating a landscape composition again. Um, I'm using a pencil, a stump, and an eraser. As you can see, I'm lightly sketching and shading using the side of the pencil tip to cover more space and sketch more with friendlier lines throughout my paper. And I think that most artists should do this to to start their work with friendly lines. The more friendly lines, the better. The more you can erase, and the better blending will occur. So when you use the sharp side of the pencil tip, that creates darker and more permanent lines, and it also creates marks on your paper, which eventually turn into permanent marks. So my suggestion is always use the side of the pencil tip to sketch, um, unless you're using a very light and soft pencil, and or unless you're very a very professional sketch artist. Then I mean, you could use the pencil however you please, or however you feel comfortable applying the techniques. So in my case, I like using the side. I see it as a convenient way of shading and drawing and sketching. Not only for that, but also creating textures, creating the illusion of stones. As you can see right now, I'm creating stones by closing spaces and dabbing and moving the pencil in different directions um, while holding it sideways, and while keeping the side of the tip on the paper. Um, I usually I like to keep the tip on the paper and not lift it up too much, because when I lift up the pencil, that stops kind of like the flow. So I like to keep a flow of hand movements and finger movements, which create marks on the paper, marks of a different nature, marks that are geometric and some organic. Um, but those marks make a difference. And once you start visualizing and making those marks take form in a variety of spaces, um, then you'll start to see success in your work. So if you guys take a look right now, I'm working on the tree, on the leaves. I know it's a time lapse video, but when I did the leaves using the side of the pencil, it took me about 40 seconds to create all that foliage. Um, I just had to use a pencil, the way I usually do, and dab in different directions till I achieve all those textures, all that volume, and the variety of different tones and values. So I'm also using a mechanical pencil sometimes for like small little details. As you can see, the blue pencil, especially, I use the eraser, which is very thin, very fine, which helps a lot in creating micro highlights, very small highlights within the stone textures. And that gives it a really, really nice, realistic or expressive look. Um, so all of those tools are necessary. They're fundamental to the creation of drawing compositions. Whether you do anatomy, drawing of nature, drawing of seascapes, um, those pencils of different values and sizes are necessary to achieve um, every component that's required to accomplish. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe, and hope you guys learn something. Uh, Go ahead and try to make one yourself. Make a landscape, and experiment. Do beyond what I do. Experiment as much as possible to become a better artist and a better observer. Well, you guys have a beautiful day or night. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.